Hello friends and parents. Well, as long as we're still talking about autism, let us talk about a parent with children with autism, yeah? And the things that they actually go through. One, I have parents come tell me, by the way, I don't know what to do. The fact that people think that you did something to cause your child to have autism. No. Let us agree. There is this notion, and I know I've talked about screen time and the fact that there are some cases where you find a child is showing autism-like symptoms. It is not a medical term, but it's just something that explains it, that people call it virtual autism. But autism as in autism spectrum disorder is not caused by parenting. Actually, autism is a neurodevelopmental condition. Neuro means brain. So neurodevelopmental condition, it means that it is a condition that affects how a brain develops and how it works. As a child grows, that condition affects how the brain grows and changes over time as a child is developing. For children with autism, for individuals with autism, that means the way their brain develops is different. And that way, they'll have a different way of seeing and processing things. So this is not something that a parent can do to a child, no. This is something that has roots to genetic factors. There has been research that shows that there are genetic factors that contribute to children having autism, the factors that predispose a child or an individual to having autism. There is also environmental factors involved. This could be exposure to substances or prenatal exposures that are not good for the brain development of the child. There is also the problem with maybe complications surrounding the birth of a child. They could cause a child to have autism, but they're not the only cause. So let us not make the lives of these families, the lives of these parents, harder than it already is. Yeah, taking care of a child with autism, taking care of an individual, whether it's an adult or whoever it is that someone is taking care of and they have autism, it is not easy. And there's already stigma, especially in our country, and I love the fact that it is reducing, but there's already stigma against parents or families or children with autism already. Now tell me how it will be if we get it into people's heads that actually a parent caused a child to have autism. Let us be clear. Yes, screen time may contribute to some delays, to some developmental delays, but children have been seen to recuperate as soon as they're off the screen. But autism itself, it's not something that a child can outgrow. And I know there's a lot of information that is needed regarding this and autism and what is true and what is not true, but let us be supportive to these parents, to these families. It makes their lives so much easier. Yeah, let us not add on to the stigma that is already there. Anyway, what I wanted to say is parenting does not cause autism. Toodles.